Roxanne Vandelay is the scientific genius behind most of the technology produced by Vandelay Technologies. Up until recently in the story, her legacy had more presence than she did on campus, but when Chai and the gang broke Kale's mind control on her, it was crystal clear why she was given so much praise and affection. Because she would give everyone else the exact same praise and affection. Roxanne is played by Ranuma Penthaki, another member of the cast whose voice acting credits are slim compared to her other roles. She's primarily a live-action actress, mostly in television series as minor characters. You may have seen her in series like Modern Family as Josie, the Teen Wolf TV show as Miss Fleming, The State Within as Nazreen Qureshi, and more recently, The Twisted Timeline of Sammy and Raj as Uma. Roxanne is named probably after the Police song of the same name. After all, the Police were the father of Kale and Peppermint.
Rox!
This is impossible. It's Spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandelay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be some sort of backup plan?
It's Kale. Wouldn't put anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Cinnamon?
Who are you implying?
Cinnamon.
You, Mr. Chai. I was implying you.
Oh.
You up for another round? See what's going on here?
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice.
Alright, and we're into the post-game. Let's go ahead and explore the hideout now that we've got some things to do. Of course, first of all, let's get all of our rewards for, the Wall of Fame. And wait a minute, we got Punk? What the heck is that? Macaron, some armor plating, Corsica's leg, 808's head, still missing Chai's head, Boss from Rekka, part of Roquefort, Samurai guy, one of Kale's robotic arms. Cool. What did we get? Or how did we get Punk? I want to know. Probably already passed it because I glanced away at the moment it happened. Saw Punk. Okay, that's Cinnamon Punk. Wait, was that it? There it is. All the right moves. Buy all the normal attacks from the store. Huh. What's Punk? Cinnamon. Tell me about Punk.
Mr. Chai, did I ever mention to you my penchant for fashion?
No. And you seem the least likely to be into that sort of thing.
I think Sir Macaron programmed me to secretly give him advice.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I discovered a convoluted way of converting gears into fashion options for us.
Ooh, convolution.
That makes no sense, but I am intrigued.
So by all means, dabble in my designs.
Cinnamon, I like your legs. So we have customization now. And if we go over to 808, there we go. She looks like a punk kitty now. So whenever we see her in gameplay, she's gonna have that outfit. Of course, everyone else doesn't really have a whole lot going for them. Cinnamon has his old design versus his new design. Corsica has her damaged self versus her clothed self. And I keep forgetting that B exits the entire menu and not what I actually want to show off. If we hit right trigger, we go to the store. We can actually buy other customization options. We don't have to unlock them all. So Chai can get hats, like beanies, and a cap, different hair colors. Ooh, that's some green. Different t-shirts from underneath his vest. Maybe. Disco Lightning, love to see it. Low battery. Yep, that's definitely a school t-shirt. 808, being all mystical and stuff. Also other jackets, which would override his shirt options. Well, some of them will. Others are just vests. Nice disco ball there. High school letterman from Tango University, I guess. Oh, also different scarves with different phrase at the end of them. That one looks... It says disco scarf. I'm going to say that's Hogwarts. Different pants. You can have him wear sweatpants if you really want him to. Or ripped jeans. Ooh, or bell bottoms. Let's go. Shorts. Some different shoes. Sandals. And hey, it's Left Shark! Yeah, full-on costumes. Player 2, Punk, Dapper, Ragtag, Superstar, Raging Sane, DJ, Popstar, Superhero, and those are the purchasable outfits. Obviously, we're gonna be playing with Left Shark eventually. Robot Arm can also be changed up a little bit, in case you want to give it some additional or new flair. Party Time Robot Arm, Tango Robot Arm, Power Robot Arm. That looks bulky as hell. You can give him accessories, glasses, or a headband looking like Tango. And a bunch of different guitars you can choose from. I believe these are all real guitars, because, you know, well, except for the Vandelay Customs. But, yeah, some of them may look familiar to all you music lovers out there. Me, though, I'm not that big of a music lover, so I can't identify any of these guitars just right off the bat. But Chai's not the only one who can get purchasable costumes. In addition to the one we already unlocked for 808, we can give her other outfits, including a Shiba Inu, a witch, some flowers, and one that lets her dress up like Peppermint. Isn't that adorable? And speaking of Peppermint, she can be in a business suit, track wear, mod fashion, I guess, part-timing, cowgirl, and she can dress up as 808 in a onesie. Cute. Macaron, he can be a wrestler, a heavy metal rock star, a karate master, a jazz musician, or a high school kid. They all really fit him so well. Cinnamon, he can be a ninja. He can be everyone's favorite heartthrob in high school. He can be a chicken mascot. He could be a hot dog mascot. And he can, I don't even know who that is. Probably a beta design for Cinnamon. Corsica, yep, going out on the town. Cyberpunk 2077, going out for a jog, or business casual, with emphasis on business. So we're definitely going to be buying some things here. Let me get started with Chai. How about we... I like beanies for some reason. My girlfriend recently pointed this out, that whenever I dress up characters, I tend to go for beanies. So, instead of going for a beanie, let's go for a streetwear hat. Let's go for a jacket first, and then we'll decide if we want to go for a shirt afterwards. I like the sporty zip up. Scarf. Let's go... What would go well with that? Something purple, blue, or yellow, or white. This one's blue and white. Well, navy blue and white. Maybe that'll work. Pants. That should go well. Let's try yellow. And robotic arm. Maybe give it some red to spice it up, or party time. Let's try party time. We can give him some glasses too, but let's wait and see on that. And a new guitar. How about... I do like the shape of this one. Let's go with this one. Alright, 808's already got a costume. How about Peppermint? Let's give her... I've used the 808 cosplay a lot in my own time, and that one's a lot of fun to see her in. But I do kind of like the look of this one. Let's give this a shot. Macaron. I obviously had to dress him up in the jazz outfit before, so I kind of know what that one's all about. How about we give him... Let's put him back in high school. Cinnamon. To be honest, it's a tie between the chicken and the hot dog. I've seen him in the hot dog before. It's great. Let's do it. And Corsica. I've run her in the dress-up before, and she looks great. Let's give her a different look this time. How about sporty? And you know what? You know what I forgot to do again? Not press the B button, because I had to tab over here. Alright, equip all the things we got. And the guitar. This one unlocks at the end of the game. This is the one that Chai already had since the beginning. It transforms during the fights. That one. 808, we're good. Peppermint, macaron, cinnamon, and Corsica. I do wish that when you buy them, you have the option to automatically say, hey, I wanna equip them. But, oh well. And I did the thing again. Actually, I meant to do the thing. Cinnamon, you're looking, tomato-y.
Good to see you standing up again.
Sir Macaron is still working on it, but I'm back on my way.
I gotta say, though, taking down that giant robot, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Coming from you, Mr. Chai, that is a sufficient accomplishment.
Thumbs up.
I think there may be a future for you out there in the field.
I asked Sir Macaron for such improvements. Despite his tendency to avoid confrontation, I think he will help with my wishes.
And I'm looking forward to the next-gen version. What do you think about all these signals on campus?
It is quite alarming.
But are they even doing anything?
No, and that is what is suspicious. Miss Peppermint seems particularly concerned.
Well, if it's somehow related to Kale, I don't imagine she'll just let it go.
You would be wise to help her out with this one, Mr. Chai.
Then I won't help her out with it because I'm not wise. Let's also check in with our new sportswear, Corsica.
So, Chai, I know there may be more pressing issues, but I thought about testing something out.
Uh-oh. What now?
We know we've got a handle on your abilities, but how far can we push them?
I can already sense this will be a lot of work.
I made a challenge program. I want to see how much we can overcome as a team. It's what I would consider a stress test on our survivability.
I don't need stress.
Or it could be fun, depending on how you look at it. Regardless, I've set it up, and if you want to give it a try, just let me know.
Give it a try. I also just realized, because I equipped the scarf, I ended up overwriting the jacket I had equipped. Whoops! So anyway, she has a thing called the Rhythm Tower, which we'll be showing off in the next video. Look forward to seeing that. It's basically an endurance round, seeing how far you can get with all the enemies you fought and all the bosses you fought.
I'm a bit worried about Peppermint.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just be supportive. Even though you did the fighting, she's been through a lot emotionally. I'm sure she wants to close the book on this chapter.
Yeah. I'll go look out for those SPECTRA signals for her.
That's a good idea. Even I don't know what to expect from those, so you might want to prep yourself just in case.
Oh, I'm hella prepped. Look at my new outfit.
Even with this all over, you still seem on edge.
Can't really change my personality. I tried to think of all risks.
But I will say, I think you've mellowed out a bit since we first met.
Now that I would agree with. I may be a bit detail-oriented, but hanging out feels just nice. Plus, everyone's so different. You really bring in a nice perspective.
Yeah, I wasn't used to group work either, but it's kind of fun.
Well, even when it's not fun, at least I can say it's exciting.
Alright, fair enough. Model viewer. So we've been now accruing some Vandalay tickets from doing the challenges now that we've beaten the game. And we can spend them here at the model viewer. We can unlock, models. And check it out, it's Chai! You can rotate it around, and we also get a little bit of a breakdown. He's 25, a college dropout still holding on to his dreams of one day becoming a rock star. His lack of achievements don't dissuade him from acting like he is the center of attention. By joining Project Armstrong, Chai was looking for a shortcut to achieve his dreams, but he got much more than he bargained for. Through trials, however, we all have self-discovery, and this journey of his may have taken him a step closer to what type of person he can really become. Hiccups, excuse me. Yeah, this is how you learn more information about some of the characters that you may not have a whole lot of information for in the beginning. Like, I didn't actually know that Chai was a college dropout. How about that? And of course we have all the enemies here, the standard enemies, some of the bosses too. There's Smidge. Pigeon? We only need 2 for that. Let's look at the pigeon. Pure and full of hope and aloofness, these pigeons freely roam around Vandalay campus, lounging and leaving their remains for robots to unfortunately clean up. But who can really blame them? Vandalay campus is basically full of fun and adventure for them. Tango-chan's there too. Speaking of Tango-chan, whoa! 60 tickets for that. We're gonna have to save up for that. By which I mean we're gonna have to spend our Vandalay tickets on this too. We can buy various songs that are playable or listenable in the game, and then you can just have it in the hideout. So, obviously, I need to find my favorite song. Yeah, it's just a sound test. Cinnamon, I want to change my outfit again. Jacket. If we just put that on, yeah, we lose the scarf, unfortunately. Dang. Alright, let's see about buying a different set of clothes. Let me put on the scarf again. Then work from there. I like that with the vest on. So, yeah, let's do that and this. Hot jams to dress your characters to. Okay, I'm not really feeling this anymore with double blue, like a jacket and an inner shirt. Maybe. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Alright, as nice as this song is, as much as I like it, I should probably not have it for a hideout. Okay, good. It did kick back in. Cool. Look at Punk 808 sitting there. Macaron, talk to me. How you doing? Did you graduate yet?
So, Macaron, any idea what these signals might be?
No, but honestly, I'm not that worried.
How un-Macaron? So we can ignore them?
Of course we should investigate them, but we're a team now. Whatever it is, we can take it.
Yeah, but first we need to find it.
Well, Peppermint's identified what parts of the campus they're at, so all we need to do is head there.
Well, I guess I'll get to it then.
I will get to it. Hey, by the way,
You and Roxanne go way back, but I have to wonder, how did you not figure out Peppermint was her daughter?
One thing about Roxanne, she always drew a hard line between work and her private life. In a way, I get it, but I think even she realizes you can't just turn a blind eye.
So, you think she and Peppermint will be alright?
Not sure it's something you just get over quickly. They've been on their own for quite some time. But that'll be part of my 3-step fix-up plan. Fix up Cinnamon, fix up the company, and fix up the Vandelay family.
That's a lot on your plate.
Hey, compared to what we just did, it's nothing.
he really has mellowed out since defeating the evil overlord that is KL Vandelay. Hey, wait a minute. New special attacks? What is this? 808 gigawatt or gigawatt cat attack? And that's the single most powerful move in the game, by the way. You get a score bonus of ×10 if you can land it. Downside, you have to be incredibly close for it to even land. So there are a couple of ways you can really only get so close. Usually, what is it? The magnet backstab is a good way of having an enemy stay completely still for you to get close and then use the cat attack. Yeah, it's real strong and real fun, but also really situational. We have a new thing, chip sense, but we don't have the chips for it because I kept spending it on clothes. Whoops. But anytime you've missed an Armstrong circuit, 808 will start pinging, saying, hey, you're near something. I want to say this also starts chiming in whenever you're close to a life gauge piece or a reverb core piece or something like that. But I can't recall off the top of my head, so let's just say maybe, Chai's shirt. But we got every attack, we got all the items that I can afford right now, so we'll just keep moving. Looking good.
I know there are these signals to chase down, but can't we celebrate the victory for a moment?
It's not a victory until we are sure we're finished. This isn't some video game, Chai.
Wait.
You can't just beat the boss and call it a day.
Huh?
But what if it is, Peppermint? What if it is?
Yeah.
I assure you it's not.
But what
Now
if,
quit
though?
slacking and let's investigate these timely discovered spectra signals.
How conveniently timed.
I know we've had our ups and downs, but I gotta say, We did it, Peppermint.
I hope you learned something from all this.
Wait, there was a lesson?
Pretty sure you were hoping Project Armstrong would give you a shortcut to what you always wanted,
True.
and that wasn't exactly what you got,
Also true.
and you realized that you actually have to put in the work to get what you want.
I see where you're going with this.
Anyway, that's what I got from it, but I expected to take a bit more time to sink into that head of yours.
It's like quicksand, Chai's head. You'll get stuck in there, but, you know, it'll take some time to get down. So I was looking at this, and I realized, oh shoot, I missed one graffiti in the finance department, and I don't remember where that could have been. So that'll be fun trying to figure that out, but everything else we were able to get on the first try, I'm pretty sure. The ones that were missing from the upper 2/3, those are only accessible with the partners you've acquired after the points we initially started those levels. Did that make sense? Did I mess up the English language there? In any case, we can go back through those stages now that we have stage select, with Peppermint, Macaron, and Corsica, find new paths that we couldn't take before, and get the rest of the graffiti. So how about we stop dawdling and get started with our retreads of the stages.
Project Armstrong Ambassador. Not bad for the resume. Would be nice if they actually paid me. But you gotta start somewhere. Gotta say, that whole saving me thing, really appreciate it. Didn't know you had that fight in you.
She got that cat in her. Well, anyway, let's go to level selection.
All right, now to clean up what's left.
Now we're gonna have a montage pretty much of all the highlights of going back through these stages, rather than showing every single thing that, like every level in full again. That's gonna take way too much time. So I'm gonna cut ahead whenever there's nothing going on, and then show you the highlights of each of the stages now that we've got New Game Plus, pretty much. And I think I'm gonna try going through all of them on hard, because all the collectibles you can get are present regardless of difficulty. So you can go through it once on normal and then come back on hard. You have collected everything, and then there's still more to collect. And you have a little bit of a breakdown as to what you're missing, just in case, which I very much appreciate. I think at the beginning of the game, at least its life cycle, they didn't have that. So it's nice knowing what you've missed, what to look out for, and all that. I don't think they specify graffiti, though. But yeah, let's get started with track 1. We're starting right back up at the very beginning of the stage. Not just to show that, hey, you can skip the cutscenes, by the way.
Where's that? Don't worry, probably no big deal.
And they pick up right in rhythm to the song. Chai's not in his new outfit yet. That's because we haven't actually unlocked him in his normal outfit. But I wanted to point out, someone did bring this up to me, that I did miss a talkable NPC right at the beginning of the game. This Oscar unit.
Did you come to check out what a great job I did stacking these boxes?
My other name?
Or were you looking for the exit? If so, 180 degrees behind you, lad.
And because we don't have our guitar yet, we can't actually whack him for more dialogue. But yeah, he was the first talkable NPC, not the tanning saber unit that I brought up in episode 1. But let's go ahead and get changed. Man, don't you hate continuity errors? So right off the bat, in the very first fight, we have access to all of our partners and even all of our moves. And at the beginning of the game, when you have no idea how to play the game, it's kind of impossible to know how to get an S rank in this, but you had access to the dash launcher right away, so you can have aerial raves for every attack you throw out. So that's how you get an S rank for score, is what I'm getting at. Unfortunately, you can't fully skip the tutorial after doing the first fight. You can even try mashing the A button to skip through this text box dialogue, which is normally how you skip through text boxes, but nothing happens. However, you can absolutely straight up skip the tutorial and then go to skipping the cutscene after that. But you can't go much faster than wait for the guy to stop talking. Coming up to Smidge, his very first appearance, He'll try to tell you, hey, I have things to tell you. But if you just walk away,
If you need help, don't hesitate to chat.
he calls back out to you. If you ask for Smidge's help and then hold the B button to close out,
Yes, you are very busy. I'll just be waiting here if you need me.
each Smidge seems to have different dialogue for when you just cancel out of their offers to help you. And right next to Smidge, if you look up here, there's a barrier on a grapple point that we couldn't access when we first came here. A, because we didn't have Peppermint, B, because we didn't have the magnet. So, shooting it down and jumping on over, we get to see technically the first appearance of HR in the game.
You wake up in the morning thinking you can change things. But I know the truth. The gears grinding this world are bigger than one can change direction. What can I change? The small stuff, the little things. HR. Am I really here for them or for you? The line's too blurry to see. You were right all along, partner. Keep it simple. Don't get too involved. And so we start another day. Can anything really change? Can I heal their pain? It's what they want me to do. But the only way to see the big picture is to not look at all.
I think you need coffee.
Talk to him again.
And you've been here this whole time listening, which means you get it. This kid's smart, best in the class, I can tell. Call it sense. You listen to this old guy ramble on. So here, take this. I don't know why I'm giving it to you, but it just feels right.
Boom! Broken Armstrong circuit.
That's it. The wake-up call I need.
Beep boop. Beep beep.
So yeah, you actually get an achievement if you find every single HR location in the game. This would be the very last one you should find, because you have to actually backtrack through a stage in order to finally find them. And you get a Broken Armstrong circuit out of it, so it works for the final totals of each of the stages. Reminder, you can still shoot down these flying robot PSAs, and that counts towards the challenge of shooting down each one of them as they're trying to give you a heads up. But hey, while we're in the area just before QA Center, first of all, Smidge.
Oh, hello there. Oh, yes. Be on your way then.
Being on my way. Nope, he's got more to say.
Oh, hello there again. Oh, yes. Be on your way then.
All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that if you remember, up ahead, off to the right here, not where I'm currently going because I want some more gears, to the right, down here, off the balcony, there was this little alcove. Not this. The just platform in general, and wouldn't you know it, whoa! The door is now green. Previously, it was highlighted in red, and we couldn't do anything with it. But now, we've got access to SPECTRA Rooms.
Oh, check it out. The door just opened.
Like it was expecting us.
Be ready, Chai. We really don't know what to expect.
Wish me luck.
If you're familiar with Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, these are kind of like those side challenges or even Wonderful 101, the Kakurigaz. You have specific challenge requests. In this one, stay airborne for as long as you can, because you don't have a whole lot of time to work with. So launch attacks and airborne attacks are the way to go. Let's try it. Oh, get up there. Got hit, which sucks, but it's whatever. Come here. Alright, we got this. This is easy. Get some more score. And we're good. We even get ranked on these.
Chai, whatever you just did there, I'm seeing the Spectra signal becoming unscrambled.
What's it say?
We were right about a backup protocol, but I can't see how this works out.
This room's data is only part of a string.
Someone translate?
Mr. Chai, they seem to be implying you need to find all the hotspots before we have an answer.
Fantastic.
Come on. I thought you'd be up for a challenge.
And Broken Armstrong circuit. Please mind the bottomless pit outside the examination area. There's a bottomless pit outside. Whoa. Okay, no, it's inside. the room, but outside of the arena. I get it. After doing each of these SPECTRA rooms, you are able to go straight back to the Hideout if you really want to. I'm not going to, but it's really nice that the feature is there in case you just want to go straight for the SPECTRA stuff.
Oh, you look a bit, Was my advice not compelling?
Poor Smidge, I'm sorry. No, your advice is very compelling. Thank you for all the hard work you do.
Oh, wow! You seem to be able. I'm sensing an implication that you must already be aware of my advice.
Yeah, I am kinda already, because I have a different outfit on. That's how you know I've already heard it. Old Gen EOL reminder. In response to Vandelay tech repurposing. Orders requesting all end-of-life Vandelay robotics to be brought to production and used for scrap to make new models. Even the tech that we are still using. Not sure why, since they work fine, but apparently this is coming from Kale himself. But I don't ask the questions, I just write the notices. Also, should be noted that my series is also due to be scrapped, so I guess this is goodbye. I'm writing this from a conveyor belt, so I just wanted to email sent automatically. If you remember this Zero Defects room right before we go fight the first Babu of the game, there was this door that only Macaron could punch open, although we didn't know who Macaron was at the time. Or at least, first viewers wouldn't have known. So bust it open and... Ooh, it's dark in here. Stop. Do not enter. Good thing Chai can't read. And hey, we also have a Corsica machine.
Just focus. 3, 2, 1, go!
Do some platforming. No music glitching here. Because I don't think they... programmed the stage with glitching in mind. We can go there, but I think there's something else if we go up here first. Got it. Hi there.
3, 2, 1, go!
Give me your loot! And it's an Armstrong circuit. And I think that's it? That might be it. Aha! I almost forgot to get this. Graffiti. So if you remember just before fighting QA1 Mill, there was this path up here that led to a firewall. And as we know now, Corsica can have her way with that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoops! It's a tricky one. Oh, V. And a bunch of different boxes and stacks. Probably the work of the Oscar unit that was out there. Can I bust this? Yep, there it goes. Okay then, get out of here. So there's more to this room. And there's a circuit. Huzzah! Oh, hey. And graffiti. Glad I didn't miss that. So naturally, the QA1 Mill fight is a little bit different now that we have our partners available. But also, I wanted to point out that his text up there, right now it just has the QA count, as we've seen outside. But he has more that he'll end up saying in different parts of the fight. So let's flash forward to those. Today's weather, sunny, minus 253 Kelvin, humidity 44%, defect detection rate 100%. Today's weather, yep, there it is again. I'm glad there's a weather forecast in here. What did that say? Alright, I'm in control now. You think you could stop me, you little punk? Well then bring it. Okay, normally I got this, but this time if anyone out there is willing to help, I'd really appreciate it right now. So what happens when you fail this action command? Boink. Fail the other one. Whoop! Ow! But you don't take any damage for that, which is surprising. Hey, crowns S with a star for not taking any damage. Flawless run. That means we completed a track without taking any damage. Let's get all of our rewards, a lot of gears, and some more bonus tickets. Ooh, that's a lot of bonus tickets. Let's go get Tango-chan from the model viewer. Speaking of Tango-chan, he just showed up on the ground down there. Where is he? Oh, this moves slow. Right next to Lucille and the Katuan robot. There he is. Wait, nope, not that thing. Corsica. Model viewer. Let's go get the snail with the gun, apparently, but also is just a backdrop. Tango-chan. This bizarre creation has seemingly become popular with underground weirdos who are interested in off-kilter entertainment. While often depicted in fictional products, rumors about an actual being in this form exist, but all this remains hearsay. If you somehow come into contact with one of these beings, it is advised you do not engage and keep a safe distance. I like that. That on one end of the mirror, it's regular Tango-chan, and then the other one is probably another Evil Within reference, but I don't actually know anything about that. And hey, while we're here, Seba and Joseph won. The go-to investigators for the HR team. They follow up on any submitted complaint, but rather than solve the issue, they are more concerned with making it a non-problem. Seba is extremely dark and pessimistic about their job and their effect on their working environment, while JSF 001 is a by-the-books assistant intent on getting the problem solved. Together they make a good team, but whether or not they make good HR representatives is debatable. That is a good way of putting it. And with that, we've gotten the first chronological 2 pieces of graffiti in there. Now we're only missing 4. 3 if I wasn't so blind in the finance stage. Our first stop in track 2 is right over here. Just after the magnet grab section. Hey, stop. Just after the first tutorial for magnet grab. And, yeah, just before the second verse. Stop down here. You might remember there was a macaron-specific door here. Well, a Z-shielding door. And inside we have an Armstrong circuit. Anything else? Anything of note? Nothing of note. Just an Armstrong circuit. That's still nice. Just after the second fight of the track, you might remember a firewall that was up here.
3, 2, 1, go!
That was a fast one. There's an Armstrong circuit over that way. Nothing really this way. Okay, so we'll just head right down here. Nothing there. Ooh, there's a side path there. We'll come back for that Armstrong circuit in a second. Gears. And hey! Oh, what artist is that reminding me of? Maybe Picasso? Maybe Picasso. We'll run with Picasso. Alright, let's get this thing. Got it. Whoa! Well, I got it. That's what matters. I think that was all that path had to offer, so I guess I'm good to keep going. I did not know that this was even a thing. Ha! Aha! There you are! Is Tango doing a little bit of a fight or jamming? And also a log. I've never found this before. HR claim number 32483902855551808500195. Thank you, valuable employee, for submitting your claim to HR. Please wait approximately 8 months for a reply. Original message from Carrie. Hi, I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but I noticed that most paths around here involve jumping or using magnetic force to avoid falling into oblivion. I know this was part of Rekka's Get Fit plan of requiring us to put more energy into our routines, but for us old Vandalay models, we literally are trapped in here. Also, if possible, please send help. I've been trapped here for ages. Alright! I had no idea this was here, but I'm glad I took a leap of faith. Hi, Tango.
Oh, hello there. Like, our connection must be so strong you don't even need my assistance. I'm so happy.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're actually happy about it. I keep feeling bad about canceling out of talking to you. Just after chorus 5, we have another firewall. Whoops. Here I thought the rhythm would be the hard part.
3, 2, 1, go!
What do we got in here? Very cramped. Hello, little guy.
3, 2,
You have an Armstrong circuit for me? Yep. I think that's it for this room. I actually missed a Vandalay fridge right over here on our first run through. I don't know how I missed it. Kind of in plain sight.
Oh, you scared me there. Thought you were Rekka.
I might be. Just give it some time. We also have a macaron door. Some extra gears. Another Armstrong circuit. Anything more in here? Looks like that's it. So naturally, continuity be damned, but after the magnet rail roller coaster and after that 2D cutscene, the costumes don't quite match up. But, you know, it is what it is. So after Peppermint's first fight with you, the first proper fight, remember the Spectra door that was up here? Yeah, well, now we can access it. And our challenge this time will be defeat all the enemies within the time limit. However, enemies will only receive damage 12 beats after a successful parry. Huh. Alright. Within 12 beats after a parry. So you have to parry, and that's when you can do your damage. I figured that wouldn't work.
You got me for this?
And that's all the time we had. Alright, Babu, get in here. Hey, wake up. Alright, I wasn't expecting to get that last hit off. We only got almost 15 seconds left. There we go. Hey, health tank, not bad. Alright, that's it for the Spectra challenge for the stage. Time to see what else the stage has for us. Just after the second instance of these maintenance on floating discs segments, you know the ones, there's a firewall.
Just focus. 3, 2, 1, go!
What do we got back here? Gears, looks like. Hey, a chest. Before we get into him, was there anything I missed up here? Nope. Think we're good. Give me your goods. You can't escape. Some sick employee at this company decided to lock you into a storage room with no way out. Unless you had jumping abilities. But I don't think he has jumping abilities. We have enough money for the 808 gigawatt cat attack! So we're gonna definitely be equipping that and trying it out. And let's also put on Steal the Show. We're gonna have an 808-centric special move list right now. Let's try the cat attack. Never mind. Okay, now let's try the cat attack.
808 gigawatt cat attack!
Dead. Ho-ho! Oh, that did a lot of damage to Rekka. Let's go! And that's what we got for the challenges in track 2. Got a lot more gears, so we can definitely spend it on some cool things. Man, I think Rekka's all filled out there. Yeah, looks like it. We got more Armstrong tickets. Model viewer, what should we buy? Let's buy one of these things. Who don't we know about much? Oh, we have 3 different Kales, it looks like. The Dumb E. Tanning Saber. Vasers. Let's do Dummy. Ah, look at him. This Vandalay unit was specifically developed to test dangerous actions and other offensive robotic maneuvers. Its memory is programmed to be reset at short intervals so that its test results can be trusted to remain free of impurities. The humanity programmed within the Saber units can lead to some unexpected actions. This particular Saber unit has a particular interest in casual activities, tanning itself to get that cool vintage shine. Additionally, this model has a proclivity to relaxing in open water and enjoying coffee-related beverages around campus. But does it actually do any work? That remains to be seen. Vaser Series A. Look at these guys. A new Vandalay series creation made specifically for hard labor and doing the dirty work and cleaning up the campus or repairing the facilities. In general, they are rude and lack enthusiasm, which begs the question, who decided their personality? I'm gonna guess Kale, because there's no way Roxanne would do that. Oh my goodness, those long arms. Another group of the Vaser, they continue to put themselves in dangerous situations for little or no pay. While such devotion can sometimes be seen as honorable, their off-putting tone removes any or all of the respect that they could receive. Vaser are often shunned by other working models, seen as lower class, despite the fact that, without them, the campus wouldn't even run. They encompass a range of abilities, but perhaps their most defining feature is their rechargeability through their chest applicator ports. While seen as offensive to some, it is actually the most efficient way to charge. Oh, I was seeing a pink blimp behind them. These little jokesters. The variety of the Vaser series is unmatched. Unfortunately for them, their compatibility with a wide variety of parts led to an internal competition for the strangest set of abilities set to the unit. While anything deemed hateful was excluded, there are some bizarre ones that made the cut. Like this guy who had Chai's arms planted onto him. Although these hands seem to be made of rubber, because when he tried to pick up those cans in Mimosa's stage, well, the stage before Mimosa's fight, they were kind of like bending into itself. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't seem like it was made of metal. It just seemed really flimsy. And that's enough for now. Let's get back to the stages. Right around the point where we meet the helmets that look like hamburgers, there's a macaron wall, and this is the track before we actually meet the guy, so this is probably the final one we need to find that requires macaron before we get him. Got a reverb core piece, not too shabby. Any logs around here? Any graffiti? Let's have a deeper look here. Avoid the lava magma, whatever we do. And hey, there's some graffiti. Look at those guys. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Germs? Vaser units? Vaser units with germs?
You got this, Mac.
Really, it's up to the viewer's discretion? Sure, we'll go with that.
Oh, hello there, friend. I wish I could parry your rejection.
Dang, me too. After doing the third test chamber in track 3, come back up over here through the rocks, and there's our third Spectra door. Our challenge this time will be defeat all enemies within the allotted time with only parry counterattacks. So you have to have these attacks unlocked for this to even be doable. You can have it unlocked for any of your partners, but, you know, some Corsica are less useful than others. And the parry counter has some weird timing to it, too, as far as, like, when you can activate it. So check this out. There's Macaron going. And I just parried 2 in a row. I'm parrying now, but Peppermint was already out. In other words, you can't do parry counters until your partner is fully recharged, or until enough time has elapsed. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. Gonna go again. There we go. Whoa, new life. Let's go. All right, back to the stage because there's a few, at least one other thing that I want to talk about.
My new theme shielding! That's pathetic. Not even you could put a dent in this.
You want to test that theory? Now we have Macaron.
Mr. Chai, the Macaron has yet to join you. This is cheating.
Thanks, Cinnamon. So yeah, you can just fight this guy. And he's done.
Well, this messes everything up.
Do not be afraid. I will activate the cutscene as usual.
Thanks, Cinnamon. Coming in clutch. There he is. Look at that guy. He doesn't even have a dent in him. Let's take a brief intermission here at the Hideout to equip Chai with some chips. And specifically, max him out on all the available chip slots. So, let's get the chip sense. What else do I want? Let's upgrade that. Twice. And that one. And... sure, let's just buy all the chips we can. Level 1s, baby! We're gonna run out of circuits eventually. Although we still have some, which means there are other chips we need to grab. But, with this here, let us change the level of this. There we go. And... what was the one for parrying that gives me more stuff? Was it this? Yeah. Let's do a level 2 of that. So let's grab that, do this, parry health, that. I guess I didn't upgrade to level 2 yet. Whatever. And rhythm meter rise? Yeah. Cool. Oh, wait. How about the more important thing here? I wish this was sorted at all. There we go, chip sense. So now anytime we're near a collectible, 808 will ping. Floor is suspended over, lava. And then suspended over is completely scratched out, so the floor is lava. Hey, Smidge.
Oh, hello there, friend.
Come on, Chai. Smidge is just trying to help.
I know, and he's a good help. Thank you for designing him, Macaron. In this tube with the big lava tank, I guess? Magma tank? There's a Corsica thing.
Here we go. Try this out.
There we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Up we go. This doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot, maybe because the whole room is already red. And hey, there's a Spectra door. Whoa, camera. What do we got? Defeat all enemies within the allotted time with only dodge counterattacks. So once again, we need to have one of those 3 counterattacks available to us, but instead of parrying all these guys, we have to dodge out of the way. It's the exact same challenge. Oh wow, 2 of them at once, nice. guess it's to make up for how I did really well earlier on in this fight. Oh my god! Why is he still here? Alright. I think we're done for. Yeah! Why does this guy have so much more health? Shoot me. Shoot me. What? Good thing I didn't tap that. Come on, shoot me.
Didn't see it coming.
Well, alright. That was more trouble than I was expecting. By the way, you can move down this slide in the track 4 escape.
I assume Mr. Jai did not think
It
point.
does nothing. But you can move. It's kind of neat.
They can't get the pass keys.
They didn't need to add that in, but they did. Alright, track 5. The Spectra door is pretty much right at the start, right when you meet the guy who gives you the side quest. If you remember, it's also the first spot for his schematics. Alright, for two overkill defeats on enemies within the time limit, you have to do overkills, which means you need to have jam combos. Alright, let's get in there. And jamming. Got another one in there too. Up you go. Well, didn't get a whole lot of score out of that, but at least we did it. Alright. Full-on new health tank, and we got a challenge S ranker, part 2 challenge complete. I think that's over half of the Spectra stages done now. On Route 1 of the security nodes, we have a firewall.
Let's get him, Jai.
3, 2, 1, go!
A little bit awkward on my timing there. Anything right here? It's, yep, those are nodes. Oh, we got pings going on, which means we're close to an Armstrong circuit. Vandalay Game Studios. I looked it up and you were right. Vandalay used to have a video game development studio in-house. I heard it was really rough, though. The person in charge of the project was a real pain, so they would get back at them by hiding messages in the game. Rumor is they closed it up, sealed it off, and somewhere deep underground. Wonder if it'll pop up one of these days with all this construction going on. We'll have to see about that. For now, let's climb up this little tube. 808 stopped pinging, which means we're further away from the circuit. And we're back to it. I think this is what she's pinging about.
Excellent!
Life gauge! That might be everything in here. It's about to spit us back out. Although it did spit us back out down here, we can test to see if she was gonna ping for anything else. Doesn't sound it. And we're good on graffiti in here too, so we can skedaddle. On the alternate path in Route 1 to the core chamber over there, we have another Corsica machine for her to overload.
Leave it to me.
3, 2, 1,
Generator, that's the term. And this one is lengthy. Figured I wasn't gonna have enough time for that one. Oh god! Is that... Okay, no, we're good for a little bit longer. Alright, 808 sensing something. And it's a circuit. Anything else that I need to worry about? I think that's it. I do wish you'd ping whenever there are missing logs, because this stage, I am missing a lot of logs for some reason. And I don't know where I need to look for those. Maybe there's some kind of security breach I need to find. Yeah, no logs in here. Well, guess I gotta keep looking. Aha! I missed this my first time through, apparently. Now, I love track 5, mostly for its music. But I thought I knew this stage pretty well, especially after figuring out where all the sub-quest drones were. Still missed a log. Right at the beginning of the stage, I had no idea you could come back in here. And in here, right here, is the last log I need for this stage. Defect captured email from Corsica. We got him. I know there have been reports about a Project Armstrong defect running around the campus, but thanks to the diligent work of security, we've managed to safely secure the individual. A special shout out to those in production and development for their efforts and sacrifice in securing the individual. The defect is contained in security, guarded by the best of our ranks. I don't see any possible way this can go awry. From Corsica. I was really hoping for a little bit more of a quirky email, but I mean, these guys are quirky. They're dead. They're dead. We're not sugarcoating it. They're dead. Right at the start of track 6. Would you look at that? I'm disappointed I missed that my first time through, but I guess I was a little concerned with getting all the dialogue out of the way first. So I'm actually playing this stage on Rhythm Master difficulty. I haven't ever done a Rhythm Master stage yet, so I kind of want to see what it's like for a very short stage. We only have 3 choruses to work with, so let's see what happens.
You know, this is actually refreshing.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying this.
I don't think Chai has hair visible for wind to go through. Well, not a whole lot of it anyway.
Maybe you're wrong.
And anyway, maybe she's wrong. Maybe. These guys are already attacking out of order. That's unusual. Whoa. That'd be good.
More security coming up on your side. Let's switch it up.
You gotta go.
You got me for this?
Now a reminder, Rhythm Master, if your rhythm meter dips into D, automatic game over.
Let's switch it up.
What happened to my parry?
Like this. You got me for this?
Good to see that these guys aren't dying immediately to jam combos. Or like the start of it.
Due to construction, oncoming debris is expected to get irresponsibly close to the lift.
Seriously?
Accidents may result in injuries not covered by our company insurance.
Watch out, Chai.
Great job, little guy. Here come reinforcements.
Long range?
Just let me at him.
Peppermint!
Yeah! More of them coming!
Try this out!
Let's go! Yeah. Nice time! Peppermint! Didn't see it coming! Yeah. Like this?
All eyes on him.
Alright, anyway.
Exploding things! They're coming!
Roaches, dodge.
Come up for it!
Jam time! Let's switch it up!
Maybe we should spice it up a little bit and actually have our other assists come in for, you know, assistance.
Jam time! Suck out! Nice time!
What if?
Gigawatt counterattack!
Aha! I didn't kill him in Rhythm Master difficulty. Bouncing it all around. Let's go.
I'm enjoying the ride, but this is one long time.
You think Wing 1 and 2 would be right next to each other, huh?
More construction ahead. Mind the debris. Thank you.
Again? What are they even constructing? Okay. Hopefully no more of that.
And now for the tricky part.
Head still on the left? Oh, come on, go.
Gotta get those brakes off.
Let me have a go. Time.
But we still.
Looking good.
Ow!
Guy, stop goofing off. Focus on the brakes.
Yeah, I was. Okay, that's wild. This was
Gotta
the
get those brakes off.
one stage I was worried about
Let me have
for.
a go. Gotta roll
Oh,
up my
God.
slaves.
Try this out.
Ready for this?
So in order to keep the rhythm meter from dipping below D in this part, you need to keep dashing and hitting beat like timing,
Here's the old one, too. Oh, got it.
even when there are no enemies around. That's what I was assuming would happen. But I didn't think I'd actually need to have to do that. Anyway, actual fighting time.
Here we go.
More brakes.
They're really pulling out all the stops.
Okay, that's the only pun you get for this mission.
Come on, Macaron. Nope. Wrong way.
Get him, Macaron.
Hold on, Tony.
Come on. There we go.
Cole. Another one down.
There we go.
Macaron, 2 final breaks.
Let me have it.
Wasn't expecting that to work.
Ready for this?
Putting your skills to good use, Sir Macaron.
Last one left.
Finish it off, Macaron.
No problem, guys. Ready for this?
Come on. Can't stop us now.
Cool. And even though we got triple S's, the game over meant, yeah, we actually had to use a continue, meaning we dipped a letter grade down, if that makes sense. One thing I never pointed out in track 7 is this guy. He's trapped behind some glass.
Man, how am I gonna get myself out of here?
You can't actually get any more dialogue out of him. He's just stuck. Well, pour one out for that guy. In the room where we figured out that the red ones meant red, the blue ones meant blue, and the yellow ones meant green, there's this whole tower thing and a machine for Corsica to sabotage. In her own department, no less.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, close enough. And now some platforms appear inside the tower. 808 starting to ping, because there's an Armstrong circuit up ahead. Or is there? I think it was just the life gauge piece that she was pinging. Never mind. On the other side of the glass on the tower, there's the Spectra door. What do we got today? Defeat enemies without moving the left stick at all. What? Now, it sounds crazy, but it's actually way easier than you'd think. So you can't move Chai yourself, but you can still attack. That does include dash attacks and strong attacks and light attacks and any attacks. Just don't touch the stick. And grabs. You can also just grab them.
Let's switch it up.
This also means no directional parries. I was hoping to break the shield on that, but okay. There we go. Oh, I goofed.
Ready for this?
Nope, got one of them. Not bad. And for our efforts, we get another life gauge piece right away. Nice. Just outside the break room with all the very noisy scrub units, there's another firewall.
Just focus. 3, 2, 1, go!
And I believe this is the last firewall we have yet. We have to see what is going on in here. Gonna move your gears and batteries real quick. Hello, Smidge? Is that you?
Is that one of those smidge things?
No. Do not confuse me with my unsensible brethren. I am the limited collector's edition model, Pamidge. But please refer to me as the artist.
So that was you? Making all those drawings around the campus?
Drawings? No! That is art. Just like this, right here.
Hey, Corsica, that's you.
Oh, wow, it's actually really nice.
That's it? Nice? No. It is sublime. A mediocre review. Worse than nothing at all.
Uh-oh, think I put him in sad mode.
He almost choked on my water when he said Pamidge. So anyway, Corsica. Technically, this would be the last graffiti you'd get in the game if you found all of them in finance, but I didn't, so whoops. But yeah, it's Smidge, but with a beret and a more artistic sense, and also hair. And he's Pamidge, and he's got still life as well. Good for him. Hey, a log. Pamidge press announcement. Warning: this email is written in an old, unsupported font. Vandalay Technologies announces limited edition smart fridge. Today, Vandalay Technologies has proudly touted a limited edition of its smart fridge line, which they have dubbed the Pamidge. Due to its artistic AI tendencies, this limited edition model, with a tastefully retro coloring, will give you recommendations from an artistic value perspective rather than just a healthy perspective. So instead of just suggesting food with nutritional value, this new Pamidge model will offer suggestions based off of a visual wellness guide. And he just wants to do art. Good for him. Okay. I didn't know that this was here. If you do walk up to Corsica's front door, there's another log that I've missed. Food delivery warning. Food delivery message. This message is left for Corsica. Your order for lunch has unfortunately been sent back due to you being unable to contact and being unable to attend to our delivery person sent to your door. If you request another delivery, please order again, but know that your inter-office staff order ranking has been negatively affected by your unresponsiveness. Dang, Corsica. At least open the door for food if you know you're ordering it. Don't expect them to go through the air duct. So when it comes to Corsica's boss fight, you can just mash the A button and you can skip through most of her dialogue. Kind of speeds up the whole process of needing to, you know, match her rhythms. But in order to keep up with the rhythm of the song, it does take a little bit for her to actually stop and get ready for the next line of dialogue. Listen closely to Chai's line about Corsica being in the dark.
Kale?
What does it matter?
He doesn't care about you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have kept you in the dark.
You don't know that.
They actually had to speed up that line, you could tell, because otherwise it wouldn't have fit with the timing of the scene.
You are.
Like, it has to match the rhythm, otherwise you're going to be thrown off for the next little bit. Probably also why Peppermint chimes in really quickly right around here.
To figure that out.
Oh, come on! That's
Before Chai's line actually finishes. So now we're caught up to when Corsica joined us, which means all we're missing are things that I could have gotten on the first run of the stage and the Spectra rooms. We only have 2 Spectra rooms to go, and then all the other things I missed. So let's get to it. Armstrong Festival marketing? Open notepad document. I heard that marketing couldn't even come up with a tagline for the event, so they're just seeing what trends and then claiming that they made one up afterwards. How come marketing can get away with that? Every other section is busting their butts getting stuff done.
Well, hello there! If you did not want my help, why did you even speak to me?
You reminded me of a new friend I made called Pamidge. Remember just before the electrified floor, the final one, sorry, of track 7, 8, which one are we on? Track 8, there we go. The 7th Spectra door. This is the second to last one before we're all done with them. Defeat all the enemies in the time limit without taking any damage. We gotta be perfect. And we're done. this time, buddy. There we go. Much better. And that's the last collectible I needed for the stage. So I think I'm actually good to head out of here. We've got all the graffiti, did the electrified floors thing. I'm just gonna go back to the hideout. Oh, so just before Mimosa's dressing room, there's another log that I missed. Mimosa's rider, Mimosa's hospitality rider. 100 open bottles of water stacked in pyramid shape. A private jet fueled and ready to fly, but not intended for use at nearby airfield. 2 Lucille units standing as coat racks. Note, due to weather, no coats will be needed, but coat racks still required. 3 5-meter aquariums with 47 species of fish en route from dressing room to stage to set the mood. 17 packages of colored candy packets with all the green colors removed. Cream-filled cookies separated with equal 50-50 ratio of cream on both sides of the cookies. 1 scrub unit to personally move 3 steps ahead of Mimosa to ensure pathway is clean and sanitized for her. No exceptions will be made. Well, alright. And it looks like none of those things appeared on stage. I actually backed out to go back to the hideout so I could put on Left Shark, because I want to see what happens during this cutscene if you have Left Shark equipped. Well, not this cutscene specifically, but this whole level.
On in 30 seconds. Lighting is it ready? All the dancers on stage. Everyone in costume. Where's Left Shark? I can't find Left Shark.
Left Shark?
It's a good thing we're dressed up as Left Shark. Wait, we're dressed up as Right Shark.
There he is.
He looks the same. Is that sharkist? Is that racist to sharks? I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens when Chai tries to take off the shark costume and the shark costume stays on. There was a shark costume underneath my shark costume. Who would have guessed? Look at Left Shark jamming on that guitar. He's come such a long way. Here's another move I never got to show off. If she grabs you, she slaps you.
Hope no one saw that. Back at full power. The crowd's here for me.
Alright, guess I got the achievement. You have to parry 7 of those vocal attacks that say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and etc. Before leaving the cafeteria, there's actually a couple of things that I never ended up checking. There's a tanning saber unit.
Everyone hates on the food here, but man, this place makes a mean decaf. Just wish everyone could keep it down so I can relax.
Anything more?
Almost made me spill my latte. You need to be careful.
I thought the coffee machine was busted.
You know, even someone as annoying as you can't ruin this view.
That's true. Huh. And also, cafeteria menu. Monday 1, tiny sandwiches, filling larger than bread. Monday 2, large sandwiches, bread larger than filling. Monday 3, single carrot on plate dribbled with carrot sauce. Monday 4, ultimate deep dish pizza. Tuesday, chef regular, nutrition goo. Wednesday, unsauced burger. Thursday, cupcake Thursday in salad form. Friday, chef special. And we'll never know what the chef special is. And when you get into lockdown, or downlocked, smidged, there's another log. Vandalay grammar check. Hey, I was just circling back to see if, per my last email, Vandalay grammar check was automatically deleted email. Reason, weak opening. Alright, super lockdown, mega lockdown, yeah. Anyway, immediately after Smidge gets crushed by the shutter door, hey look, it's one of the WA Elite Sabers. And that's the last graffiti we got, or we needed to get. So, that's it. We'll have a present for us waiting back at the hideout once we get back there. If you remember that alternate path that you can access right when you get into the atrium, where there was a graffiti of a wrench kind of over there, here's the last Spectra door. And our last challenge will be defeat all enemies within the time limit while getting a just timing score of at least 85%. So you must get an S rank in your just timing. Come here, you. Don't know that move. Whoa! Hi. Just throw me. Come on. Yeah, why not? Next, you. Come on.
Do it! Lay off my butt! Hit him!
Let me have it. Up you go. Die. And that's it. And for our efforts, we get another broken Armstrong circuit. No door left unturned, level 2. That means we've gotten all the Spectra doors.
Done and done.
Good job, Chai. Compiling all the strings.
What does it say?
It's encrypted, but using a cipher my mother always used. There. It's a facility under Vandalay Tower.
That was never mentioned before, but how very convenient.
And looking at this, it's coordinates for another Spectra device?
Well, we destroyed Spectra after defeating Kale. It's too early for a sequel.
Unless that was connected to a master unit, like some sort of antenna.
If that thing is set to activate...
Just tell me where. I'll finish this.
Rugrat fillet. Thanks to your impressively hard work, Peppermint has isolated the source of the Spectra signals. So whenever we want, we can go talk to Peppermint and figure out what to do from there. But I'm not actually done with the... Hey, wait a minute! Pmidge!
Excuse me. When did you get here?
Please stand back. I just finished my masterpiece.
Who even gave you permission to draw on our floor?
Cinnamon.
Draw! Draw! This is art! Perhaps you'd like me to teach you about it.
No. Forget I asked. But this has nothing to do with us. Can't you draw a cool portrait of us or something?
I draw what I see, and this is what you get.
But I don't want it. Oh, man, what am I gonna tell Peppermint?
Peppermint, a sentient fridge, drew me with a banana for a face. Okay, she loves it. She's cracking up over there. I guess we'll keep it. For getting all of the graffiti in the game, you unlock 3 new t-shirts. The Artist, The Collective, and Frozen Solid. When Cinnamon reports that Roquefort's claim is false, take a look behind you. And wouldn't you know it, our very last collectible. Well, our very last life gauge piece. There are no more life gauge pieces from here on out. And wouldn't you know it, that was actually the last life gauge piece in the game. Because track 11 and track 12 don't have any collectibles whatsoever. So we're full up on all of our stuff. 0 out of 4, 0 out of 4, 0 out of 5. Let's max out our stats. We still have a couple of items to buy. And we got plenty of gears to plenty of gears to spend. There we go, full life. And there we go, full energy. So we should have popped a couple of challenges for the Wall of Fame here. 300,000 gears for the things that I did achieve just then. Whoa. Okay. There's still a little bit more I want to show off, though. So I'm going to go back into Stage Select and show you those little tidbits. Sugoku, Sugoi, Kanji, Vandare Technologies. Very good, very amazing Vandalay Technologies? I think that's what the Japanese effectively says down there. Now, I don't know how true this is for his other costumes, but during this segment, when Cinnamon blows himself up, he actually has one arm still available, and depending on the costume that you have, he'll have something held in that hand when he blows up and gets out of his costume. But I've only seen this happen with the hot dog costume, so I don't know how true it is for the other ones. But, let's see. There he is. Broken,
Cinnamon.
battered, and he has a hot dog. If you didn't know that he would have a hot dog, like why he would have a hot dog, just show this scene out of context. Like, what the? Why is he holding a hot dog?
Nothing I can't fix.
Is he hungry?
Stop.
Can he eat it?
I will be fine.
Before I go fight Kale, let's unlock his models. Kale, son of Roxanne Vandalay, heads Vandalay Technologies and commands the heads of each department after receiving the position from his mother, Roxanne. His insane attempts at controlling the consumer through Project Armstrong is his attempt to have to do less work, sitting back to watch the profits roll in. But his hubris shows the flaws in his plan. His hard work, intended for an overcomplicated shortcut to profits, created more work and stress than doing it the usual way. In the mech form, while Kale is a menacing man of charisma, who knew that underneath that dark visage of a wardrobe was a strangely similar robotic dark visage? Kale has replaced his own body with next-generation Vandalay tech and uses that as a last resort against anyone who gets in his way. And his overdrive mode. With the additional tentacle features of his robotic body destroyed, he uses the power conducted by the antennas of Spectra to overdrive his robotic body into a berserk mode of his former self. Everything he does exerts additional energy, and his attacks put Chai and his partner's abilities to their test. But despite looking really cool, even power has its limits when met with determination. And Roxanne, the founder of Vandalay Technologies and one of the world's most renowned tech innovators and creators. She single-handedly built her company with commitment and effort. Focusing on work as her #1 priority led to a rift in her family, resulting in a falling out with Peppermint and an unfortunate misplaced trust with her son Kale, who eventually took advantage of her position of power. However, with recent events, she has reevaluated how she balances her life and looks forward to what she can do to keep Vandalay Technologies in her vision, while rebuilding the family she lost along the way. And Kale blew up, so what's that got to say? Anyway, what about your daughter, Peppermint? Age 23. Ultra-computer literate and an expert mechanic, she has used her skills to infiltrate and discover the truth behind Vandalay's actions. While a loner at heart, she harbors a regret for distancing herself from her family and her mother, Roxanne Vandalay. Therefore, her interest in Kale's takeover of Vandalay is personal. Through her journey, meeting Chai and others turned from a nuisance into a pleasant realization that she can achieve the most with the help of those close by, rather than by herself. Well, that's sweet. Corsica Next Era. Does it say anything about her relationship with Peppermint, like her status with her? Corsica takes a turn, joining Chai and fighting back against not only Kale, but an entire slate of bosses to right the wrongs she unwittingly took part of. Now without her battle scars, joining the gang brings her a new look on what is important in her life and her priorities going forward. This one is Partner Corsica, yeah. 32. The youngest leader of one of the departments of Vandalay Technologies. Growing up in awe of Roxanne Vandalay and the achievements of the company, she studied hard and earned her position as the head of security for Vandalay. Surprised by the new leadership of Kale, skepticism always lingered in her mind, but she attempted to stay professional in her work. And then we have her as the boss. The head of security, brought in by Kale as a fresh face to test his ability to influence even the most serious of workers. Taking her work incredibly seriously, but at the same time internally struggling with the lack of confidence, she attempts to put on a strong image to keep Vandalay secure and prove herself to Kale. However, compared to the other heads of the company, she has a strong sense of righteousness that internally conflicts with her job after uncovering Kale's plans. Well, alright. Speaking of Kale, I've got one more fight to do. So what happens when you try to steal the show?
You think that'll work? I'm a dog person.
Alright, and I think that's all I want to show for all of the stages. If I think of anything else to show, I'll probably throw it in one of these videos later. But let's go find out what that SPECTRA Hub Room is. Wait a minute. Why are there 8 more SPECTRA rooms?
Persons other than Kale, Vandalay, detected.
Okay, computer, thanks for the obvious info.
You'll need to turn off the defense protocol to get into the SPECTRA Room.
Each room needs to be deactivated.
Very convoluted security, Lady Corsica.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't even know this existed.
Well, let's just get this done.
Alright. Yep, 8 more rooms. We gotta get to them eventually. But there are a few logs in here. Let's give them a read. My super secret plan. Note file. My super secret plan. They say it's a good idea. They say a good idea should always be simple and clear, so I will write it down here where surely no one will read it or use it against me. Step 1. Create Hype Beast limited availability for Project Armstrong. Open reseller site to profit off voucher resell for bonus profit. Step 2. Spectra integration. Use Spectra to subconsciously push Armstrong users on non-users to encourage participation. Likely Spectra push is optional since robot limbs are totally hot right now. Step 3. Spectra indoctrination. Use Spectra to push users to other Vandalay projects. Subsequent inconsequential upgrades and models will seem like ideal purchases to these users. Sorry, should it be subsequent or subsequent? Let's run with subsequent. Step 4. Get rid of annoying staff at Vandalay. Who needs all these employees with minimum effort into our next projects? Step 5. Watch those profits roll in, baby. Oh yeah, Kale. Well, that sure is a super secret plan of yours. Let's start with number 9. There are plenty more logs in there, but we'll try to sprinkle them rather than go through all of them all at once. Don't touch the floor. This is going to be a tricky one. You have 4 seconds. Let's go. Whoa. Also note, the music is way faster. Oh God.
You got me for this?
Alright. Hanging in there for now. Dash attacks, very useful. Come on. Alright. I think we got it. Yeah, there we go. So, on the Steam forums for this page, someone made a guide basically complaining the entire time about how impossible this challenge is. It's really funny. Like, he had to make a guide for it.
As expected, you'll need to clear all these rooms.
Why go to such lengths? Strange. These tests are specifically targeting Mr. Chai's abilities.
It's probably a fan. Wants to see me pull off some cool moves.
So, yeah, the Steam forum guide, all it is doing is bashing how annoying it is. I just did it first try, by the way. And, yeah, it didn't go over well. A lot of the people who saw it were just like, what are you talking about, dude? It's not that difficult. And you didn't even teach us how to do it, you just complained about it. Well, anyway, out of my mind. Kale note file, self-reflection. As much as I know I'm perfect, even every idea I come up with takes time to turn into the masterpiece that it is. Take Spectra. While a wireless AI that could alter subconscious seems like a no-brainer, ha! It didn't come to fruition right away. I first thought of it as an idea of putting a serial killer's brain into a machine that would send out a signal pulling everyone into a dream world created by the mind of a psychopath. Obviously on paper this is fail-proof, but then I thought, wait, why does it need to be the mind of a serial killer? Also, what does that gain me in the real world? All in all, it was clearly a terrible idea, and all signs pointed to it going wrong. But hey, at least I stopped before I went in that direction. Yeah, at least you stopped. Sure enough. If you couldn't already tell based on the similar challenge in number 9, we're going to have the same types of challenges as the previous 8 Spectra rooms, but they're going to be a bit more difficult. Not just with the tempo of the songs, but also with the enemies we'll fight. only do damage to the guy at parry? Come on. One down. That's two down. Come at me, bro.
Lay off my money.
Okay, got the hit, but not the actual beat hit. Down you go, down you go. Come on. And same for you. Whoop! That was weird. Alright, out of here. Believe it or not, no guide on number 10. Oh, well, I'm stuck. Alright. What do we got over here? Shot in the eye. Zanzo, stop. Just stop. Even you jumped the shark on this one. In the eye? What the sh**? There's gotta be a better way. Like, literally anything besides that. Ugh, sometimes I wonder why I even hired you. From Zanzo at Vandalay to Kale. Got an idea. So I was thinking, not that we found anything yet, but what if we found alien DNA and could implant that in a person by injecting them in the eye, giving us natural superpowers? No more robotics, just cool alien superpowers. I'm shifting half the team on this one already. Say no more! Sanso, shut up. Okay, number 11. Zanzo, no one can actually have stand powers in the real world, and you can't get shot in the eye with the stand granting arrow, at least not usually. You gotta get shot in the neck, right? Well, anyway, parry counters. Oh god, I remember this one. This is gonna take me a while just because it's really finicky.
Do it! Take this! Try this out! Go to time.
Yep.
Take a seat.
Okay, it took only 2 cycles for that. Shoot me. Just shoot me.
Do it! Lay off my buddy.
Shoot me.
Take a seat.
Barely did it in time. What else we got for logs? I think we're running out. This one was... Did we do this one? Yeah, out of my mind. Okay, I think this is the last one. Potential project musings. Kale note file, potential projects. Some sort of underground living environment. Selling the idea of unsure future. Lock people in for hundreds of years or so. Actually meant for social experiments. Sell consumer info to marketing company? Wait, this is dumb. Who wants this info? Hundreds of years for any potential profit? Doesn't even make sense in a doomsday scenario. No one would buy this. Leaving this here as a reminder to get more sleep. I wonder if there even are any more logs. There might be some on the upper floor. Hold on. Ah, there's one. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that one in a second. Okay, we have to get 90% just timing, which is stricter than usual for S ranks. Who wants to attack me first? Oh, okay. Up you go. Let's magnet link from here. There we go. You can actually get the jam that time. Die. Oh, the other guy already died. Okay. Oh! Just... Again. Okay. goofing up on this. If I can still... Oh, I'm making it worse now.
Jam time.
Yeah, didn't quite do it. Let's try again. Oh no! There we go. Okay. In trying to go for that launcher, I made my just timing percent dip down a percent from 90 exactly, so I was about to lose if I continued attacking. Whoo, boy. All right. What we got up here? Pre-order bonuses? From Rookford. Just circling back on the super secret plan that you've been constantly emailing me about. Love it, I'm all in. But, well, I've been wondering if we could squeeze a bit more out of it with some sort of pre-order bonus? Or any upsell options for post-enrollment? Get on that hype and cash in with some low-quality goods as well. Zanzo's got all those dolls, I'm sure we could throw one of those in as a promo. Anyway, if we're going all in, might as well go for the squeeze. RF. Wonder what RF stands for. We did this one, right? Shot in the eye? Yeah, just stop. We just did 12, so 13 is next. Pretty sure that's how numbers work. Defeat all enemies within a minute 32. Oh, that'll be easy. Come here, you. How about you don't? Consequently, do not. Thank you. Die. These guys suck so bad. So do I, but like, God, I hate fighting them. Up you go. Or maybe not. You know what, let's redo that. Let's back out of this room and then go right back into it. I want more score. I need better just timing. That way I can also just high chai. I can also get progress towards that Wall of Fame challenge. There we go. Much better. Okay, now to test to see if there is another log up here. There is. Never ask for ideas. Hey, whoa, I got an achievement. I have to read all of these things? Find and read every Vandalay vlog on the campus. Never ask for ideas. Kale note file, staff ideas. I usually just burn the box of staff notes because they're all terrible, but for laughs, I read through it and had nice mirthquake. Okay. Someone or thing had the idea for technology for an infinitely repeating day, some sort of loop. It resets in the evening, allowing for free-for-all without restrictions because everything gets reset in the end. I have to say, quite out there, hard to market. But worst of all, if everything resets, how are we going to make any money? It all goes away at the end. Even worse, what if some asshole wants out, starts rebelling? It's a day of chaos. An obvious note to self, never take ideas from anyone but yourself. They are all terrible. It's a terrible idea. Kale, come on. Alright, 3 more rooms. Okay, this one's easy. you go.
Light him up.
How about don't? Furthermore, get up there. I'm gonna fail this on purpose. Hopefully get a jam bonus and an overkill. Die! Easy peasy. Okay, we're all done with Vandelay logs, so... up to 15. Okay, no damage run within 3 minutes. This might be a little tricky, but let's do it. Well. Up you go. What am I doing? Oh, that was it. Oh, really? I was expecting a second round of that. Huh. Alright. I'll take it. Okay, last but not least, number 16. Four overkill defeats. Oh, we got this. There we go. There are the batteries. I was wondering where those were going.
Here we go.
I hope there are more enemies after this. It'd be a problem otherwise. I whiffed. Get in there, Macaron. That's 2 overkills. Okay, good. There are more enemies. Oh, that didn't count as overkill. Damn. This works. And nope.
So here we go.
we've got the reverb just to keep doing these over and over. There we go. And that's it. I guess I didn't get an S rank on some of these Spectra, the initial Spectra runs. So I'll have to go back through that eventually if I want that Wall of Fame challenge. But we got one last room with the Spectra logo.
And there we go. Now, time to enter this suspicious room.
Be ready, Chai.
Yeah, I'm not getting any sort of activity from inside.
Well, that's never a good sign. Oh, that's the exit. This is where I want to go. Oh, another Spectra. Wait, if you can read this message, it's already too late.
All right. What do I do now?
Backup Spectra protocol activated. Oh, thank you, Chai.
Kale?
Did he?
The AI is literally a replica of Kale?
Recompiling wireless access code. Thanks for doing the heavy lifting.
How?
Putting Mother's cipher in there sure made you think you had it all figured out, didn't it, Peppermint?
Okay, explain please!
He used us. All those codes, security protocols, it's just a backup plan to restart Spectra.
Wow. Kale loves needlessly convoluted plans.
Wireless systems reactivating. Guess we see who has the last laugh.
I can't crack it. Chai, you need to do something.
And now, the cogs of my master plan are in motion as I prepare.
Kale? Anything? What happened? Oh.
A clean floor is a healthy floor.
I handled it again, everyone. Did what I do best. Improvise.
Chai, we saw the whole thing through 808. You didn't do anything.
Mr. Chai, did you forget all the lessons you learned from our journey together?
He's still a work in progress.
Thanks, Scrub. You saved the day.
Well, anyway, crisis averted. Now to make sure this never happens again.